Hi guys, and welcome to this review. Today we're looking at a crowdfunding platform for property. It's called FundRise and it's a really interesting company. It was established in 2010 and then launched in 2012. And it gives people just like you and me the ability to invest into property, both residential and also commercial, without having to have hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions and millions of dollars. So you literally can get started with just $500 here, and there's a variety of different ways you can invest at different plans suited for different financial objectives and also risk appetites. So without further ado, let's take a look at this platform.
The first thing to mention is that with FundRise, you can start investing with as little as $500 to get started. This is a real estate investment platform that allows investors, both accredited and unaccredited, to pull their money together and to be able to invest in a variety of different real estate projects. A very clever idea. The company was founded in 2010 and then the actual website was launched in 2012. Originally, only accredited investors were able to invest directly into loans. So really only high net worth individuals that had over $1 million or an income over $200,000, which really ruled out a lot of people. But then in 2015, the SEC adopted new rules which allowed private companies to raise up to $50 million per project via crowdfunding. And that's when this platform comes in. It was really the first company to issue and raise $50 million under these new regulations. So with FundRise, you have a 90-day money-back guarantee. So that means once you've invested, you can literally sit back, think about it. And if you changed your mind, this cooling off period means that FundRise will buy back your investment at exactly the same price you paid for it initially. However, once you have submitted your request to cancel, you will have to have a 60-day waiting period. This platform is open to all investors, so you don't need to be an accredited investor. And we mentioned the minimum investment of just $500 to get started. You can access more diverse investments through the e-rights and the e-funds here, as well as commercial real estate. The fees here are quite low when you compare them to other platforms, and so they charge a total of 1%, which is comprised of 0.15% as an investor advisory fee and then 0.85% as an asset management fee. You can also reinvest the earnings you get from here using the auto invest feature. Looking at the negative sides of this company, well, the income you earn here, of course, is taxed as ordinary income. Plus, you can't choose the projects you invest in individually here. The platform doesn't give you that kind of control. You can see we're looking at the historical annual returns here, and they go somewhere between 8.7% and 12.4%, which is great. Now, property is considered an alternative investment, and it gives you a great way to diversify your portfolio here with property funds. As you can see, here's just a couple of the active and past projects, and you can zoom in and take a look at more of those through there. You can see how the cumulative returns go up year by year. So this is a great historical chart here showing you some great things. And you can also check out some of the reviews through Trustpilot, through Google and through A+. So you can see on Google, for instance, we're looking at 4.9 out of 5 stars. Trustpilot 9.8 on average and 4.98 on A+. So some really good ratings. Now there's a couple of ways you can get started. You can start with the supplemental income plan, the balanced investing plan, or the long-term growth. So these are for different risk appetites, and of course they'll bring you back different returns on your funds. So if you're looking for a consistent income stream, then this is perhaps the one for you. And bear in mind that even with this plan and with all of the plans, of course, the platform is taking a risk. So it is a risk that the projects will be a success and that the But of course, you will never know that until the deal is underway. The great thing about FundRise is that they do dig into the history and the credentials of each project, just to make sure that they are who they say they are, and so on. Now, when you start, no matter if you start with the supplemental income or the other two plans, you will need to deposit $500 to get started. And then once you've invested $1,000, you can move on to the more advanced plans on offer from the starter plan. And bear in mind, this is open for US residents who are over the age of 18, either accredited or unaccredited. So to start, fill in your details and then we'll move on. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and be back with you in a second. So once you've filled out your details, you will then need to choose the type of account you want. So either individual, joint, trust. There are a few account types. I've gone for the individual account. Then you'll need to confirm the fact that you are a US citizen or resident and type in your address details here with your phone number, tax reporting, and then the final stage here would be the funding stage. Okay, from here then, you'll need to decide what your initial contribution will be. I'm going to go for $10,000. Auto invest, as we discussed, you can set this up now or you can set this up later. So you can see that's how simple it is to set up there. And this will, of course, take the money automatically from your banking method or your credit card, and choose to either link to your bank account, or you can of course do this manually and type in your payment details through ACH. Okay, once you've typed in all your details, entered all your banking details too, you will get through to the final stage, which is then the verification. Please verify your email address. And once you've done that, here you are, and this is the dashboard. So you can go ahead and add funds from here. You can look at all of your dashboard information, all your dividends, all your appreciation. So it's a really clear, clean interface. This is your portfolio, so you can see how much money I've got in there, and you can see information about the active projects here. And you can see my portfolio, which I've now opened. So I've invested $10,000 into all of the following projects. So this is great. And you can browse through available projects through here. Plus, of course, invite your friends to take part and use this platform too. And this will be where you'll see your dividends through here. Some resources available for you to train you on how to invest here, and also on frequently asked questions. Find out more about the company, including the service, the technology, the different account levels, which include the advanced, the core and the starter. Then you can click on About FundRise. That will show you everything you need to know to get investing in the private property market. Once again, the plans start from the supplemental income plan, which we showed you before, which is for a consistent income stream. So this is for real estate that generates consistent cash flow and pays out between 8% to 9% of your return. The balanced investing plan, which helps you to build wealth with high diversification, and it gives you a blend of dividends and appreciation. And the annual return is between 5.4 and 6%, and your dividends are between 3.3 and 4%. Then the long-term growth, of course, is for high overall returns. So you'll need to keep your money in here for longer in order to get the same kind of returns back, with between 3 and 3.3% on this one, and appreciation of 6.1 to 7.3%. Each of the plans invests in a variety of different kind of funds, E-REITs and E-funds, and it offers a choice of 11 E-REITs and 3 E-funds. So this was a little look at the company, and as you can see, the technology is second to none. The projects available range, of course, but the general usability of this product and this offering is great. And if you use it right and you play your cards right, you can see some nice returns from FundRise. Happy investing with FundRise. Thanks for watching.